This is a courtesy call to superstars. We remodeled our backstage area, so I decided to call all superstars personally to fill them in. You're expected to perform, whether it's in the ring or in front of the camera. But otherwise, your time is your own. Go to your locker room, stop in and talk with your GM, do whatever you want.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, welcome to Monday Night Raw. The road to WrestleMania is underway. The first stop will be at the Royal Rumble in a few weeks, and we still don't know who will earn the right to challenge Randy Orton for his WWE title.
We're going to get our answer tonight, Cole. Stephanie McMahon has set up a match to decide the #1 contender between John Cena and MVP.
That is going to be an unbelievable matchup, King. Both men will pull out all the stops for the opportunity to face Orton at the Royal Rumble.
Cena, this match tonight is my ticket to the top, baby. The people want to see MVP take home the WWE Championship. No offense, but if I have to whoop on you to get there, you can bet your last dollar it's happening.
Well, look who's finally gone crazy. Man, they've been saying for years people shouldn't live underneath power lines. Well, I guess you're living proof.
Oh, I know. You got jokes. I'm serious, though. I'm going home as the #1 contender tonight. But if through some miracle you come out on top, I ain't gonna hate, just so long as at the end of this, Randy Orton gets that big mouth of his slap. You feel me?
Put that loss behind you, Eve. It's all in the past. And the future of the WWE lies with me, Cody Rhodes. A woman like you could have a big part in that future.
Wow, what an unbelievable offer. But yeah, no thanks.
Don't tell me how to do my job, Orton. Oh, you're threatening me now? You should be less concerned about your locker room and more concerned about this #1 contenders match tonight.
Stephanie, these accommodations are ridiculous. I'm the WWE champion, not the janitor. Yes, I'm telling you how to do your job, and if you can't, maybe I'll find someone who can. You're 100% right, that's a threat.
There's no question what Cena's thinking here.
That's right. You can't see me. Oh, no! Whoa!
John Cena in control, and Cena hoists him up.
And there's more damage being done to the arm.
Hooks the leg. One, two, three. Cena did it. Cena gets the win. With an impressive win over a very game MVP, John Cena is #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
And if you're Randy Orton, that's probably not the news you wanted to hear.
It certainly isn't, King. Those two have had some epic matches, and it looks like Royal Rumble is the site of another one. Can John Cena once again rightfully call himself the champ at the Royal Rumble?
It's the franchise will shine now. You can't.
Mr. John Cena. That was some war we had last week. Now, I ain't mad that you won, because MVP looks good even when he loses.
That was one hell of a match, MVP.
Now that you're the #1 contender, you can bet Orton has some things up his sleeve. Wouldn't mind helping you against him and his cronies. Come track me down. I have a plan to initiate a kind of preemptive strike.
Sounds good. I'll swing by in a bit.
Raw is live from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm Michael Cole, along with Jerry the King Lawler. And for WWE Champion Randy Orton, life has gotten a little more complicated.
Well, with John Cena as the #1 contender by virtue of his victory over MVP last week, the Viper has problems.
In just 1 week, the two will square off in Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship.
Maurice! I beat them for you, lass. You and I are so good together. Maurice!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see this.
Mark Henry, after your impressive victory, you have qualified to compete in the Royal Rumble. Tell us how you plan on being the last man inside that ring.
Listen, Todd. Throwing 29 other men over the top rope, that takes strength. So I've come up with a simple plan. Be the strongest man. It's a good plan, because I am the strongest man in there. And after the last superstar hits the floor, I'll prove to all that might makes right.
Well, look who finally showed up, Ted. John, #1 contender, Cena.
The way I look at it, Cena, beating a chump like MVP doesn't give you the right to take on an icon like Randy Orton. The way I look at it, your time is through.
Or at least it will be when we're done with you.
The only thing you're gonna be #1 contender for is early retirement.
I guess my Evite to this party ended up in my junk folder. Think I'll join anyway.
One daddy's boy down. Go run home crying to your first-generation superstar daddies.
This isn't over, Cena. You're never going to make it to the Royal Rumble.
Well, you better come with more than that next time, pal.
Randy didn't wait long before he started lobbing grenades, did he?
And like usual, his plan didn't work out as he hoped. But he'll try again.
And we'll beat him back again. Because you're going to stomp Orton at the Royal Rumble. If that means I gotta be your guardian angel until the Rumble, well, I can handle that.
Raw is live from the Big Apple. And King, I'm anxious to see what's going to happen after the events that took place last week in Boston. Randy Orton seems hell-bent on eliminating any and all opposition to his WWE Championship reign.
That's all speculation, Cole. We don't know Orton was behind it.
You said yourself that Randy Orton was the mastermind, King.
Well, I take it back. If he's not eliminating any and all opposition, I'm going to be sure not to oppose him.
Are you crazy, Cena?
I've been accused of it a time or two.
I just had Randy in my office telling me that you and MVP beat him up last week.
What are you gonna do, ground me?
So it's true. Well, since you and MVP enjoy ganging up on people so much, tonight you're getting a taste of your own medicine. The two of you are facing Legacy in a 2-on-3 handicap match.
Look, Stephanie, you put whoever you want in there with Orton. I got something for him. And here's what I got for you.
Fine, Doc. Just give me my lollipop and get back to wrapping gauze or something.
Well, I saw what Finley did to you tonight. You're lucky I'm not scooping you up in a bucket.
You will be the one who will need help if you keep talking like that.
Well, yes, sir. The patient is always right.
Look, I understand wanting nothing more than to slap that smirk off Orton's face. But you can't run around with a blatant disregard for the standards of this company. Now go get ready for your match.
Your wish is my command.
Maurice. Parlez-vous, Seamus? What's more magical than you and me?
Wow. These paint fumes are something because I'm hallucinating, right? You think you have a shot at Maurice?
You ready for a little payback?
After you.
What the hell are you doing in here?
Do I detect a hint of fear in your voice, Randy? Not so bad without your boys around, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
If you're gonna send your boys to someone's locker room to beat someone up, better make sure they do the job. And if you wanna not get caught, then don't use the same two guys you've been rolling with for years.
Sounded like a good idea, though. Two guys busting in, beating a lesson into somebody. Mind if I copy you?
You can't just barge in here and threaten.
A threat is nothing but words. We prefer
actions.
We'll see you later tonight, Randy.
John Cena in control, pushed it up once more.
One!
The game plan taking hold. The leg is just being absolutely dissected here.
2, 3! I don't believe it! The match is over!
Outnumbered against one of the WWE's toughest factions ever, and these two came out on top.
My crown is off to Cena and MVP. That was no small feat.
It seems they have Orton's number, but knowing Randy, it's only a matter of time before he has his revenge. How will the Viper regroup?
Good time.
Stephanie, you need to control those two criminals.
Oh, Randy, what are you talking about?
Cena and MVP. They're running around, threatening me, trying to ambush me. They probably have traps set everywhere.
You're a big boy. What do you want me to do about it?
This is an unsafe work environment. I'm WWE champion. There are threats against my life. I need round-the-clock security. As a businesswoman, you can't leave your biggest investment unprotected. Can you?
I can, and I will. So far, Cena has done nothing to warrant my intervention. And until he does, you're facing him at the Royal Rumble. Now, if that's all...
Fine. You obviously have some bias preventing you from acting sensibly. I'll go above your head on this one if I have to, Stephanie.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw, live from Roanoke. Last week, WWE Champion Randy Orton ran into a roadblock in the form of John Cena and MVP. Tonight, things aren't much better.
That's right, Michael. He'll be taking on Triple H in our main event. As for our #1 contender, John Cena, we're not sure what tonight holds for him.
Cena seems to be on GM Stephanie McMahon's bad side, so anything could happen.
No, Sheamus. I'm not interested. If I wanted to date livestock, I would have become a farmer.
Don't you want the notoriety that comes with being seen with a future legend like myself?
I think the lady made it clear that her type isn't the Loch Ness Monster, Sheamus. Now, if you can't learn some manners, maybe I should step over there and teach you some.
You stay back, Cena. Take one more step toward me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
So testy. Seems like all these schemes are wearing on your nerves, Randy.
You want schemes? Ask MVP. That guy will stab you in the back in a heartbeat. Why is he such a friend all of a sudden?
MVP doesn't have it in him to do that. Not anymore.
Then there's The Miz. I hear he's been looking to jump you.
See, what you're doing right now is deflecting. Besides, The Miz, I ain't worried about him. I've beaten him more times than I can count.
If you say so, Cena.
I got this sneaking suspicion Orton's been around to fill your head with fables and fairy tales.
You two are making my job a lot more difficult, and I'm getting a little tired of this.
What's your plan to deal with this, might I ask?
Business as usual. I have so much... Look, I don't have time to talk. Just pick your opponent tonight from the list of superstars without scheduled matches.
I'll look at the menu. Sure.
Hello? Yes, I understand. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Thinking here.
That's right. You can't see me.
What a counter that was!
John Cena poised with the attitude adjustment. Into the cover, hooks the leg.
1, 2, 3.
Cena wins. Cena wins. Cena turned back the Miz, but this was no walk in the park for the #1 contender.
Miz put up a good fight, but Cena prevailed in thrilling fashion.
I'm sure Randy Orton was watching this match from the locker room.
He'd better be focused on his own match tonight, Michael. However, it'll be Cena and Orton for the WWE Championship in only 6 days at the Royal Rumble.
Ted and Cody. Why am I not surprised to see you here?
Whoa! Put the safety on, loose cannon. We're not here to fight.
Yeah, there's no need to get violent. We're just here to let you know that there's been a change of plans.
Not as far as I know. The plan is, was, and will be this. I plan on dumping Orton on his head and walking out the WWE champion.
Well, that's going to be pretty hard when you hear the news, lunatic. Maybe you better go speak to Stephanie.
After you calm down, madman.
The Royal Rumble has finally arrived here in our nation's capital. Tonight, 30 men get a dream opportunity. Win the Royal Rumble match, and a title shot is yours at WrestleMania.
In addition, Michael, we're finally going to see the long-awaited one-on-one showdown between John Cena and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship.
These two have never gotten along, but I think their rivalry is worse now than ever before.
Keep with walking, John Cena. You will not attack Orton tonight.
What's all this?
We got orders not to let you anywhere near the WWE champion.
Well, you're gonna have trouble following these orders when I'm pinning him in that ring tonight.
You have problem? Talk to GM. Don't talk to us anymore.
You have some explaining to do, Stephanie.
Calm down, Cena. Look, Orton went over my head. After that alleged assault, Randy got a restraining order against you and MVP. There's nothing I can do.
A restraining order? Now how is that gonna work? Check your calendar. My foot has an appointment with his cranium tonight.
Not anymore, it doesn't. Your title shot is off. It's out of my hands. These two are here to make sure you don't try anything as you exit the arena. Please vacate the arena calmly, okay?
I'm not going anywhere until I get my title shot. If your goons have a problem with that, then they can tell it to my fists.
Orton was right. I'm sorry, Cena, but you're out of control. I have no choice.
Steph, put any damage I caused to the office on my tab.
I'll beat you on the ground, Cena.
That's right, Cena. Just keep walking.
You go.
Look, Cena, you can't beat Randy. He's just too smart. And he asked us to leave you this reminder.
You didn't want to live without competition, yes?
Kofi Kingston has the champion hurt.
He may have come in as a last-minute replacement, but he could leave a champion.
Oh no, Cody Rhodes Rhodes has sent Kofi crashing to the arena floor.
It's a dirty tactic, but this is a no disqualification match.
That's just uncalled for. How can Kofi survive against this onslaught?
That Viper Randy Orton has all the angles covered.
Here's your winner, and still WWE Champion, Randy Orton.
This is a disgrace. Kofi and Orton reeling, and then...
Again, I'm not advocating his actions, but you have to expect those kind of things when you face Randy Orton.
But how long will he have to endure this tyrannical reign as WWE Champion King? At least we have something else to look forward to. The Royal Rumble match is next. MVP has won the Royal Rumble. He's going to Wrestlemania to take on the champion of his choosing.
What a cap to a wild night, Michael. This is the craziest Royal Rumble I can remember.
And what happened to John Cena? The #1 contender has a restraining order against him.
Cena got robbed, but he may be the one going to jail if he gets too close to Randy Orton.
MVP is going to Wrestlemania. Randy Orton looks more dominant than ever. Can he be stopped?
And it's me, it will never be a secret. I'm coming! Nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me, nobody control me. I'm coming! I'm here to do my thing, I'm here to bring the pain, I'm never ever gonna change. I'm coming! Nobody...
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw has returned to Memphis, Tennessee, and we are one night removed from the Royal Rumble, which saw MVP emerge victorious. And if there's one thing they love in Memphis, it's the man sitting next to me.
MVP outlasted 29 other competitors to win the Royal Rumble match. After Randy Orton seemingly got rid of John Cena and slithered his way to a win over Kofi Kingston, he's got someone else banging on his door.
It's turning into quite a complicated title situation. I'm sure we'll learn more about it tonight. We'll also find out the first qualifier for the Elimination Chamber.
MVP, congratulations on winning the Royal Rumble, man. I caught the end of the pay-per-view at the hotel.
Yo, I saw what they did to you, stealing your title shot, escorting you out. Man, that wasn't right.
That coward Orton can't run forever. I'll get my championship match.
Maybe you won't have to wait so long to get some gold around your waist, Cena. I got an offer to take on the Unified Tag Team Champions on SmackDown, and I could use a partner. It's a non-title match, but I still figured you might be interested.
You know it. I need to blow off some steam anyway. Stephanie McMahon, just the general manager I'm looking for. You get my title shot worked out yet?
Cena, you have no idea what it's like to do my job. And your antics don't make it any easier for me.
You know I earned that title shot, and you're letting Randy Orton push you around? Here I thought you were a McMahon.
I can give you a reminder that I'm a McMahon, Cena. Look, tonight there's a mixed tag match that needs a spot filled. I'm putting you in it. You've got your match, now just go compete.
You seem pretty stressed, Steph. You need a hug or a can of soup or something?
Just leave, Cena. Just leave.
I'm here with Kofi Kingston, who put on a great effort against Randy Orton at the Royal Rumble. What are your thoughts about the match?
I underestimated how devious Orton can be. That's a mistake I'm not going to make again. And I will get another shot at the WWE Championship. Randy Orton, you can count on it.
Hey, Cena, I hear you're my tag partner tonight.
Yeah, Mickey, that's what they tell me. Anything I need to know?
Only that we're going up against the blondest, most conceited pair in WWE history. But with you on my side, I feel a whole lot better.
John Cena, you came between Maurice and me last week. You interfered with destiny. I blame you.
Relax there, Pale Rider. Who am I to interfere with true love? But really, do you think Maurice is the right one for you? She's a looker, don't get me wrong. But does she really understand the Celtic warrior? The man behind the mayhem? Because that's what's important.
You may be right, Cena. I'll let you go. This time.
Cena again. She finally steps out, and there's the count. Will it be? One, two. Cena, she's back out on the apron. You can see the pain shoot through this superstar's body off that slam. And here comes Cena again. Hooking the leg. One, two, three. I don't believe it. This one's over. Cena and Mickey turn back their platinum opponents.
But the real story here, Michael, is why Cena was just dropped in this match in the first place.
I'm sure Stephanie has her reasons. She's not one to just make rash decisions.
But Cena wants Orton, and I think all the WWE Universe wants to see it happen. Champions are in big trouble here. If he can't make the tag soon, Cena and MVP may get the win over the champs.
What an impact that, and here's a cover. And now he's back out on the apron.
Three.
He did it. MVP wins. The whole is as great as the sum of its parts. Cena and MVP pick up the win.
Up until now, Truth and Consequences has looked unstoppable. This isn't going to sit well with these two.
Will Cena and MVP keep rolling, or was this a one-night-only pairing? Greetings from Little Rock, Arkansas, where we're sold out for Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole, along with my partner, Jerry Lawler.
Oh, this should be a volatile night, Michael. We received word that both Randy Orton and the man he has a restraining order against, John Cena, are both here tonight.
Well, Cena certainly has reason to be angry at the Champ King, but we'll have to see if he's able to keep his temper in check and stay out of jail.
Well, well, if it isn't the Unchained John Cena, I suppose you're here to get your revenge against me for the Royal Rumble. Yes, John, I screwed you. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna wait for the right time, then I'm gonna beat you down and take your WWE Championship home at the same time.
So what you're saying is you're too much of a coward to do anything to me right now. I guess it's happened, Cena. I've kicked you around for so long, you're actually starting to like it. Come on, John. After all I've done, you have no reaction? You'll pay for that, Cena.
Only after you do, Randy.
Security! Security! John Cena's gone insane!
Stay out of this, guys. It's between me and him.
You saw him. He attacked me. He's not supposed to be within 20 feet of me. Take him away. Take him to jail.
What the hell was that?
Big things popping. John Cena stopping, MVP. Don't forget, I have a restraining order against you, too. Just go back the way you came. This doesn't concern you, unless you want to serve more time behind bars.
Raw is live in Wichita, Kansas, and last week we were once again left in a state of shock over the fate of John Cena.
Randy Orton was right about him, Cole. Cena is completely out of control. I worry about what he might do next.
I'm sure Randy's worried too, but in his new position he probably feels pretty secure.
New position? What are you talking about?
It's just a rumor, King. We'll see if it's true.
Ah, Mr. John Cena. I'm glad you are no longer behind bars with your sheet of raps. I worry big movie people will no longer answer your phone calls. Because of that, Santino decided he will star in the sequel to your Macho Police action motion picture, 12 Rounds. Take a look at listening. I am Mr. Officer Dan Fisher. Stop kidnapping my wives!
I'm glad the franchise will be in good hands, Santino.
You are gracious in defeat, John Cena. I will send you a postcard from Hollywood.
Evan Bourne, come on down! You're the next contestant on Sheamus Put a Hurtin' on Me.
It's not the best time for jokes. I just had a chair busted over my head because a girl I'm not even dating has a stalker who thinks I'm her ex-boyfriend.
Well, I'm sure it was quite an event for you. In my office, I call that Monday.
John Morrison, you have a match later tonight with Rey Mysterio. If you win, you qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Are you confident?
I am, Todd. I am confident that the WWE Universe is at the precipice of a revolution. Tonight, my win against Rey Mysterio will propel me to the Elimination Chamber. My win there will reward me with the WWE Championship. With that title around my waist, John Morrison will lead WWE to a new state of enlightenment from which we will all benefit. It will be a beautiful thing.
Thanks again for bailing me out of jail. I lost my cool last week.
I'm not gonna blame you for lashing out against Orton. I was tempted to trade a night in jail for a chance to whoop that fool's butt too. But did you hear what Randy did? Somehow, he got Stephanie to step down as GM, and now Orton himself is claiming the job.
The good news just keeps coming. Let's say we go have a look at the new GM ourselves.
All right, man. I'll see you there.
Hey, Jailbird. Out on bail so soon?
I was gone long enough for you to execute a coup?
So you've heard. Good. Swing by my office and we'll discuss where John Cena fits in with my vision of Raw.
I'm on my way.
Welcome to my new office. I haven't changed it much. Yet.
You gonna paint it yellow? You know, to match your spine?
I'm probably not going to do that. But you can be sure changes are coming, Cena. But I'm a busy man and I've got a show to run. I'm not going to shirk my responsibilities like the old GM did. So, I'll give you your match for tonight. You and your little running buddy here will be in a match against... Vladimir Kozlov and Ezekiel Jackson.
You think we're scared of your two ogres, Randy?
Since there's going to be some redesigning going on around here, let's make it an elimination-style tables match. I think that'll be a good way to kick off the age of GM Orton. Now be gone. You two boys are dismissed.
Oh, no! Ah! And Cena slams his opponent to the ground.
Looking to put his opponent away right here.
Oh, through the table. The crash. There's wood everywhere.
After a grueling battle, John Cena and MVP have emerged victorious.
And neither man was eliminated. These two are definitely no joke.
Well, I'm sure Randy Orton is not laughing in the general manager's office. What will Orton do to disrupt their growing momentum? One, two, three. John Cena, the champ, is here. These two Raw superstars have done it. They've become the new, unified WWE Tag Team Champions.
What an incredible display of heart by both of these men. They overcame some serious odds tonight.
Beating Truth and Consequences is no easy feat. I'm sure John Cena and MVP will ride this momentum with them into Raw next Monday.
Time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time.
Fellow movie star, John Cena. I've been doing research for my role as a sexy cop stud for 13 rounds. Extra innings. While detectivating, I came across a constipation to commit a crime.
I'm going to assume you mean conspiracy, Santino.
Ah, very good, Cena. What I found is Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase are up to many things. Nothing I can arrest them for yet. But they will slip up. And when they do, Santino will be a spoke on the wheels of justice. Crime. It's everywhere. Detective Santino, he guards the night.
Monday Night Raw is live from Omaha. Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler welcome you just 6 days away from Elimination Chamber.
Former #1 contender John Cena is still trying to get a title shot, but GM Randy Orton, who also happens to be WWE Champion, has been less than supportive.
With Elimination Chamber just on the horizon, can either John Cena or MVP find their way into the main event? We'll find out tonight.
What are you still doing back here, Cena? Walk your skinny butt out to the ring. MVP is waiting on you.
Okay. What's your problem, Mark?
I've just been hearing some things about you, Cena, and they're not good things.
Things sure have been smooth on Raw with Randy in charge.
Yeah, I only wonder when he's going to give us permission to put that mad dog Cena down.
Oh, hey, here's that psychopath Cena now. Sorry, we didn't see you there.
You guys couldn't see me? Now there's a surprise.
We see you now, and we'll beat you up now if you don't get out of here right now.
Did you not hear us, Cena? Or are you that hungry for a beating?
Randy said we could do this if you got out of line.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh!
Maybe I'm a little bit crazy after all.
After all we put each other through last week, and now we both have a spot in the Elimination Chamber anyway?
I'm not a huge fan of being stuck in a clear pod for 10 minutes. But if that's what I have to do to hold the WWE Championship again, that's fine with me.
For something called the Elimination Chamber, I think there'd be a drain in the floor or something. Always have to, you know, go before a match.
Wow. That was a little more information than I needed, Sean.
Nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me.
MVP is in the ring, so that can only mean one thing. Big things popping, little things stopping. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the view, because the VIP lounge is for people like me and all of you. I haven't always gotten along with authority, and joining me tonight is someone else who the man is trying to keep down. Please join me in welcoming John Cena!
Thanks for having me, MVP. First-time guest, long-time viewer, love the show. And you're right, the man is trying to keep us down. Randy Orton is afraid either one of us is going to snatch up his WWE Championship.
He's so afraid, he made himself general manager.
He's so afraid, he started buying extra-strength diapers.
Wait, he's so afraid...
Okay, that's enough. I won't have my employees disrespecting me, especially when they're a bunch of hypocrites. You both view me as the bad guy here. But little do you know, you're each much bigger enemies to each other than I could ever be. I mean, Cena, how many times has MVP tried to use you as a stepping stone? Tried to run you out of the WWE.
Now wait a minute, Randy. I admit, I used to be pretty devious myself. But it was nothing compared to the level you've sunk to.
And now you think Cena's your friend, MVP. Your partner. Well, he's not, but you don't have to take my word for it. MVP could more than compete with you, John. I bet he could even beat you.
MVP doesn't have it in him to do that. Not anymore.
Ouch, John. But regardless of your low opinion of MVP, I think he's a more worthy #1 contender than you are.
I ain't worried about him. I've beaten him more times than I can count.
What did I tell you?
Now hold on.
Cena, you're gonna play me like that?
I don't mean to interrupt, but I wanted to let you both know that you have matches at the Elimination Chamber. Against each other. In a last man standing match. You can settle your differences there.
Strong. There's no question what Cena's thinking here.
That's right. You can't see me.
Cena's back is against the wall, but that's where he's most dangerous.
Mark Henry maybe
hooks the leg.
1, 2, 3.
Cena did it. Cena gets the win. John Cena dodged a very dangerous obstacle right there in an angry Mark Henry.
I don't know whether Orton's footage is doctored or not, but some superstars hit first and ask questions later.
And now it's Cena and MVP in a last man standing match. With all the turmoil that surrounds this match, who knows what's going to happen when these two meet in the ring?
I can't wait to see what happens on Sunday, Michael. Friends or foes, they're going to lay it all on the line.
MVP, Cena. Will Elimination Chamber prove their destruction?
In case you forgot them.
Welcome and thank you for joining us at Elimination Chamber live from St. Louis. We have what may be one of the biggest grudge matches we've ever seen here tonight.
We have 3 huge Elimination Chamber matches with championships on the line. And John Cena and MVP will square off in a last man standing match with so much at stake for each man.
That's right, King. With bad blood flowing, Cena and MVP will collide in a showdown crafted by Raw General Manager Randy Orton.
And once again, Cena's actions got him in trouble.
I have to disagree with you there, King. But we'll see what the future holds for both of them tonight.
What are you doing here? This room is for important people doing important business, not for lunatics to do whatever lunatics like you do.
We both know you were looking at the Diva galleries on WWE.com, much like we both know that you doctored that video of us talking for the VIP lounge.
You're wrong on both counts, Cena. Now go out there and get your clock cleaned by MVP.
I'm glad we had this talk, so that we're both in agreement. After we get rid of all those other guys, I get to win.
What agreement? You just came in here like 2 seconds ago.
And here I thought we'd been partners so long, we could communicate telepathically. Anyway, that's what's happening tonight. Cool with you?
No, sir, it most definitely is not. I kind of had my heart set on winning it for my own self, thank you very much.
Well, Heartbreak Kid, I'm afraid you're gonna be mighty disappointed when I get my hand raised in victory.
Yeah, you'll win. Not. See what I did there? That's what the kids do these days, right?
Hey, you know I didn't say those things.
I saw it with my own eyes, Cena. Heard it with my own ears, too. And you know what? It doesn't matter anyway. Whether it's a conspiracy or not, it doesn't change the fact that we stand in each other's way. And it has to end tonight.
You're right. On the road to WrestleMania, it's every man for himself. But understand this. I'm a man of my word, and I did not say those things.
Cena wins. Cena wins. Well, this match was not John Cena's idea. It was Randy Orton's. He did what he had to do, beating MVP. But he's not too happy about it.
Regardless of the circumstances, Cena had a job to do, and he did it well. Sometimes you have to do things in life you don't want to do, and that was the case tonight for Cena.
Randy Orton orchestrated this whole thing in my eyes. He'll be competing later tonight. Will Raw's general manager leave St. Louis with the WWE Championship? Welcome to Monday Night Raw. The road to WrestleMania picks up steam here tonight in Tacoma, Washington. And for John Cena...
Mr. Last Man Standing, I'm requesting you come to my office as soon as possible. Thank you for your compliance.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. The road to WrestleMania picks up steam here tonight in Tacoma, Washington. And for John Cena, last night was one that he'll always remember and like to forget.
Cena beat MVP in their last man standing match, but it wasn't something he savored, Michael.
Raw General Manager Randy Orton successfully defended his title inside the Elimination Chamber last night. Will these two finally have a showdown in the ring this week?
Hey, Mark. Since you are, the world's strongest man, maybe you could help pretty little me.
Did you lock your keys in your car again?
Or you. No, I need someone big enough, tough enough to take care of this stalker bothering me. You might know him. His name is Sheamus.
That boy ain't right.
But you're so strong, and my body, it needs guarding. You're strong enough to keep Sheamus away from me, aren't you? Keep me safe.
Maurice, I'm strong enough to protect you from Sheamus. And the asylum he should be locked in.
Okay. So, you'll help me?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Scramola.
DX? More like D-.
First Randy beats them at Elimination Chamber, then we beat them tonight.
Of course, Big Show did give us an assist tonight.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But I'm the one who got the pin.
Look, Cena, you won fair and square last night. And I know you didn't say that garbage. My little cousin is better with a computer than Randy.
Well, I'm glad you know the truth, man.
Facing you in that ring, win or lose, brings out the best in me. I got mad respect for you, John. I just wanted you to know that.
You call that a match? Here's what we're going to do. There's a chair in the rampway. I want one of you to get it and hit your opponent. Do it. Do it, or you're fired. I'm ordering you to hit your opponent with the chair. Your career is on the line.
Randy Orton has inserted himself in the middle of this match, much like the way he's driven a wedge between Cena. Don't do it, Montel!
Now pin him. Here is your winner, the man who wanted it most, MVP.
I guess MVP just wanted it more.
I'm here to do my thing. I'm here to bring.
Bye-bye.
Raw is coming to you live tonight from Portland, Oregon. We are just 3 weeks away from Wrestlemania, ladies and gentlemen, and now we know who will face Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. And as you saw last week, Randy Orton got MVP to betray his friend, John Cena.
Well, Orton made him hit Cena. He threatened his career. But MVP can get revenge on Orton at WrestleMania. Sometimes you have to step on some heads to reach greater heights.
Randy Orton didn't give him much choice, King. Even still, I'm sure Cena is mighty sore about things, both figuratively and literally. You can bet he'll have something to say tonight.
I'm sorry to see you in here again, Kofi. Tell me, have you been doing anything dangerous?
Well,
I had some angry Irish guy come after me with a stick.
It's always a pleasure to match wits with you, sir.
Look, it's John Cena, Mr. Movie Star. Boy, howdy. You look great tonight. No wonder you make the girls swoon.
Why the kiss up, Santino?
Ha! No reason. There is no reason for the suspicion. See? If Santino was worried, why would I do something as relaxing as whistle? See you later.
Hey, Cena. I wanted to put you in a tag match tonight, but your usual partner just busted a chair over your head. Tough break. Instead, you'll be teaming with Santino. Against Sheamus and Big Show.
Sure, why not?
Remember the Better Than Utopia rules MVP used against you a while back?
You mean where I needed a 5 count on my pinfalls? Where my opponents didn't need to worry about countouts or rope breaks?
They're back. Except they're now Age of Orton rules. Should be fun. For me.
Now last week, when I busted that chair over John Cena's head, that's not something I'm proud of. It's not something I set out to do. That's just how it played out. But I play to win. I'm going to take that WWE Championship home at WrestleMania. And I'll break a chair. Hell, I'll break a furniture store over Cena's head. If that's what it takes.
I gotta say I'm disappointed, MVP. You sold me out.
Look, Cena. Randy threatened to take the title shot I rightfully earned at the Royal Rumble if I lost that match. Now, I'm sorry I had to knock you out to get where I am, but winning that title is the most important thing to me. Maybe you're just mad you didn't do it first.
I understand. It's not the first time somebody's dented a chair with my head. But keep this in mind, MVP. Now I owe you one, and you know what I'm capable of. Sleep tight on that one.
Hey, Cena. Look, player, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad tidings, but you know the unified WWE Tag Team Championship that you and MVP won a while back? Well, that has a defense clause, and you two haven't defended it since you won it. And with what happened last week, I doubt you'll be teaming up at any time soon. We're gonna have to strip you of the championships, player. There's a match on SmackDown this Friday to crown new champs. I'm really sorry.
Are you ready for this, Santino?
Of course. 2 monsters and some weird rules designed to give us no chance? It's like the morning of Christmas for me.
I'm glad to hear that, because
I'm scared, John Cena. Those 2 will munch me like popcorn. What are we going to do?
Look, we're just gonna go out there and battle them tooth and nail. That's all we can do. Now let's go!
Checkmate.
5.
Cena wins. Cena wins.
I don't know how Cena did it, but his team got the win here tonight.
First, Orton makes MVP turn on Cena, and now this. Randy Orton is just sadistic.
He's just angering the tiger in the cage, Michael.
John Cena is showing he is hell-bent on getting his hands on Randy Orton. Will Cena finally get his revenge next week?
My time is now. You can't.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. We're live from San Francisco. It seems like the whole Bay Area is packed into the arena for tonight's show.
Also in attendance are several members of other shows' rosters. We've got a cross-brand battle royal on our hands tonight.
John Cena and MVP will be representing Raw in that match, but something tells me they won't be acting like much of a team in there.
So let me get this straight. A 7-foot-tall, 480-pound beast runs to ringside last week and costs us the match?
Sounds about right.
Against Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase?
Yep. Those were our opponents.
How the hell did we let that happen? I mean, Big Show isn't like some invisible ninja. Barring that, it should take a whole army of other guys to cause us to lose to paintbrushes like Rhodes and DiBiase.
I think most of the problems stem from the fact that while I was getting waylaid by Big Show, you were spitting water at teenage girls in the audience.
She had a DX t-shirt. I was making the customer... And anyway, since when did I have to fight your battles for you?
Oh, you may be fighting in my battles sooner than you think, Connor.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here. John Cena won this big battle royal. He's riding a huge wave of momentum right now.
MVP with a chair again, but he's already got the title shot.
Thank goodness he thought better of it.
I can't shake the feeling that Randy Orton may have been behind this sequence of events.
John Cena has Randy Orton in his crosshairs. Randy Orton has John Cena in his crosshairs. And MVP may hold all the cards. Raw is live in Los Angeles, and we're just 6 days away from the greatest spectacle of the year, Wrestlemania. And there is no bigger match that night than WWE Champion Randy Orton finally facing off against MVP.
It should have been John Cena, Cole. He's been the #1 contender for months, but he couldn't stay out of trouble long enough to ever get a match. Restraining orders, getting ejected from arenas. The man's an animal.
Some might agree with you, King. I certainly don't, but I know Randy Orton does.
What are you doing in here, Cena? Weren't you gonna be fed to some ravenous monsters right about now?
What up, John Cena? I'm just here to check out my buddy Rey Mysterio.
So, you and your best friend beat each other until neither of you could move, and you want me to patch you up so you can do it again this Sunday at Wrestlemania? Maybe there's more wrong with you than I initially thought.
You know, I've never given sweet chin music to a trainer. But there is a first time for everything.
If I got paid every time I was threatened here, I might almost be making what I earn.
Step aside, boys. Randy and I have catching up to do.
None will pass. The door is specially locked for you, John Cena.
Look, I found the key. I'll just see myself in then. Looks like you should have invested in better locks, Randy.
Cena, what the hell are you doing here?
I came here to tell you that you're putting me in that title match at WrestleMania.
Are you crazy? Wait, yes, you clearly are. But why would I do that?
2 reasons. 1, that restraining order expired today. You should really invest in better legal counsel, Randy. And 2, if you don't, I will wrap you up in the STF until you beg to put me in that match.
Security!
They're still napping. It's just you and me, boss. Now how about that promotion? You're doing things the hard way. You know that, right? You give up now, Randy?
You underestimate me, Cena.
Give me that title match.
Okay. You're in the match. Stop.
I knew you'd come around, Randy. That's why you're such a good boss. You listen to your employees. See you at WrestleMania.
Turn that damn camera on.
Welcome to WrestleMania. We're here live in Glendale, Arizona. And for months, we've been building to this battle for the WWE Championship. The champion, Randy Orton. He schemed and manipulated for so long to avoid putting his title in danger. But those schemes may backfire on him tonight.
Yeah, in this triple threat match, he's got his 2 worst enemies in there with him at the same time. MVP and John Cena are going to be after him, but Randy Orton may be smarter than you give him credit for, Michael. He made this a lumberjack match, and he surrounded the ring with his own allies.
That's right. They'll be out there ready to put a beating on anyone who happens to get too close. And you can be sure they'll be anything but impartial.
They all tried to get in the way. They thought love was something they could beat with their hands.
You have a way with words, Big Red. I saw how determined you were to prove yourself to your love. How many people you ran over to get there. I liked it. In fact, that's why I beat Maurice up tonight. Jealousy.
Bet? You liked it?
Love sometimes takes a few broken bones. Lord knows I've broken a few over the years. I think you and I, we could be something, Seamus.
Yes. Strength and beauty. Seamus and Beth.
Make sure to send me an invitation to the wedding so I can be somewhere else.
How could this happen? Beaten by the Hart Dynasty? Isn't a legacy better than a dynasty?
What am I, a dictionary?
You're a failure.
Well, my partner was too busy getting pinned for me to really show what I can do.
I knew I couldn't trust you, Jericho. We had a plan to beat Undertaker and you blew it.
Undertaker won because you walked into a chokeslam when I happened to be out of the ring.
You were out there cowering like a scared kitten.
I'm not scared of Undertaker, and I'm sure not scared of you, punk. Use that tone with me again, and you might find yourself put to sleep.
I'm the one who puts people to sleep, Jericho. I'll show you personally on SmackDown this Friday.
This is it, Cena. All the twists and turns are behind us. It's time to settle things in the ring.
Whether I pin you or Orton tonight, it doesn't matter to me. I battled too hard, paid too big a price to lose now. MVP, the champ is here!
This is it! Here he goes! 1, 2, 3!
DiBiase, Dream Street. Cena did it against long odds and intense hardship. He is the new WWE champion.
And he won it with pure grit and determination, not the insanity Orton claimed he had.
MVP wasn't able to get the win tonight, but he shows respect to his opponent.
Stop it, both of you. You're making me sick. I'll be damned if the two of you leave that ring on your own 2 feet. Not while I'm GM. Cody, Kozlov, get in there.
Oh, no you don't, Randy. I think we've all had enough of your antics, Randy. John earned the WWE Championship, and I'm going to earn some satisfaction, too. Under authorization of the WWE Board of Directors, you are hereby stripped of the position of General Manager, effective immediately. I'm regaining the position, and believe me, you have a lot to answer for. John, I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration. Please, carry on.
What a finale to an unprecedented WrestleMania. John Cena has got back everything.
Meanwhile, Randy Orton has lost everything. And based on what Stephanie said, I'm sure the bad news is just starting for him.
The road to WrestleMania has come to an end, and John Cena stands triumphant. Thank you very much for joining us for this epic event. The champ is here.